Hey guys, so I'm at the Bellevue Cinemark Theaters here, and I just saw The Eyes of Tammy Faye starring Jessica Chastin and Andrew Garfield, and this story is really about the corruption of what Christianity can do to somebody, honestly, especially when they're in a seat of power and when they have too much power. And it's specifically the story about the bakers and how they took this one concept, basically imagine The Tonight Show, but instead of just entertainment, it's also entertainment, but with Jesus, but also there's memberships, there's tiers. Hey, please call this number and give us money to help with missions or, people that are homeless, but also put some money in their pocket. And sometimes they spent a little bit too much money on themselves. That's basically what this story is all about. So what did I think about it? I really enjoyed it. This is a very sad story with brilliant performances by the two main leads. And it really, really shows you that kind of sad aspect of what Christianity was kind of looked upon in those 1960s, the 70s, the 80s. And that's really when televangelism was like at a high and then at an absolute low. 700 Club is still big today. I personally do not like that network, to be honest. I think they probably have the same issues that happened back then. They're just not public. That's just my opinion. But anyways, basically the story is just very interesting, and it points a light to humans, and that, to me personally, humans aren't the people that we put our faith in. We put our faith in God. That's a little Christian side note. But how is the story? The story is so good. It's so good. There are some pacing issues, though, with it, and it just has this moment. It has these moments where they want to give you emotional grit, but then they only give you the surface level, and then they cut to these like random scenes, and there are for a purpose, but it's like, you were so close to giving me something so good, so emotional, so impactful, and then you cut away. And I felt like they were trying to take a risk, but they didn't really go for it. Now, what I do love about this film is that it is a message, and this is my worry, was that it was going to paint a depiction of Christians hating people. They only care about themselves, and that is true, but at the end result, it's about love. And I love that. I love that this is a Hollywood-made film, that they still showed that at the end. It showed the facts, and it showed the reality of what happens when you put corrupt men in these positions. And I don't know, I just thought it was really well done. It just, had these moments where it could have been a lot better. There is one thing that I forgot to mention about this movie. There are a lot of cringe scenes, like super cringe, like 1960s, 70s cringe Christianity, parents that quote Bible verses and say Isaiah 60 something something, and they both say it at the same time, and they look at each other and go like this, I love you. It's like that level of cringe. And there were moments where I was like, this movie is very self-aware. It knows what it's trying to do. But there were other moments where I was like, I don't know if they were actually trying to be funny or if this scene is just awkward. And there are some hilarious moments, specifically in the first 15 minutes between Andrew Garfield and Jessica Chastin. There is just something in this movie that actually made me go laugh out loud in the theater, and I had to cover my mouth because I was literally I was losing it. But other than that, there's just a lot of cringe moments, and I didn't really know how to react. So I guess that's kind of a positive and a negative. But sorry, back to the review. But other than that, I'm going to give The Eyes of Tammy Faye a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.